The rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin, and as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, the worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Ball, the pass to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And here is Curry. Pass to Moody. Butler deciding where to go with it. Now post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Green kicks to Butler. Off target with his three. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Miller outside. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Curry. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Post. Hornets with the rebound. Now, here's Bridges. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Pass the ball. Shoots the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
Warriors trail by 5. And here is Moody. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot from deep. Green, and the Warriors miss again. Hornets leading by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Hits it from three-point range.
And when the three is going for Green, it's a terrific sign for this offense.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Miller. Charlotte moving it around. Left side, Ball. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Curry kicks to Green. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
How about the agility Miller possesses? Outstanding work in that pick and roll.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Podziemski, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Con Knippel on top.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. Here's Knippel. Defended by Moody. Pass the ball. Here's Bridges. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless. Bridges outside. Outside Ball. Takes the three. And again, it's Charlotte with a three.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pass to Curry. They need this. That one, no good. Hornets leading by 14. Miller, the pass to Ball. On the wing, Bridges. Miller outside. Now Knippel. 4 on the clock. Ball from long range. Green with the rebound. Pass to Curry. Now here's Moody. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Hornets. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 11. Hield with a screen on Ball. Up top, Podziemski. He's covered by Ball. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass the ball. Puts up a three. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Curry passes to Hield. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. And here is Horford. Shot clock at 5. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, and you can see the competitive fire right there by Draymond Green. He wanted to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Here's Diabate. His last outing, he had 8 points. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And let's check out the stats for Curry. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 26 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford. Defenders going at Collin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
That free throw, no good. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Here's Podziemski. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 10-point lead. And it's Ball in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Outside, Horford. Pass to Hield. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Steph and Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And he can't get the first one. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And the second free throw, good.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Ball. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin?
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Hield. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Kuminga, following the miss by Miles Bridges. .111 left in the first. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets leading by 11. Bridges with it. Kuminga picks him up. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors.
14 foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Number 10, Jimmy Butler.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hield against Ball. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
The Warriors shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Pass to Butler. Over Green. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's Ball with the 3. And Horford pulls it down. Here's Hield. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
13 foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Free throw drops for Hield. Both free throws good from Hield. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 9-point game. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. Then there's Sexton. Then it's James. And it's Diabate in at the 5, down low. Bridges dishes to Sexton. Driving inside. A shot, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Sexton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Pass to Butler. Over Green. Butler, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In the corner, it's James. They set the screen. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Horford. Butler against Green. Horford trying to free himself up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's a nice job by Butler playing through the whistle.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for James. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Bridges finds Sexton. Miller outside. Overhealed. Here's Diabate. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Diabate's got his first 2 points of the night. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Horford with the screen on Green. Butler from outside. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against New York.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Pass to Bridges. Out to Miller, and here's Sexton. He's defended by Podziemski. Inside, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now, here's Butler. Over Green. Bridges with the board. Bridges got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lays it up off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Outside Butler. Looking to get back on track here. Clock at 4. That shot wide open. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Green is checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And a switcher also for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Green. Right side, Ball. And it's Miller atop the key. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Curry with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York. Pass to Podziemski. Butler kicks to Hield with the shot. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Sexton. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Heel. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Hornets 4th.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Knipple's checked in for Charlotte. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Good on the triple.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler answering that triple.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. From deep. The rebound by Hield.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
The 3. Again, Ball missing. Warriors trail by 14. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Hield. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Al Horford, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. The Hornets also with a sub. Salon's checked in. On the wing, Green. There's a screen. Down low, here's Richard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
And so here's Charlotte. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Warriors trail by 17. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Hornet substitution. Number 10, Josh Green.
Moody finds Green. Here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Green inside. 8 points for him. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shots good by Green.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now Curry. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Pass to Kuminga to end the run. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Kuminga's got himself on the board with 3 there. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Warriors trail by 21. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left now here in the second. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. Pass to Knippel. Charlotte moving it around. Bridges for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Well, I'm certain on the scouting report they are going to live with Kuminga taking that shot. But maybe that scouting report is going to change.
And it's Miller penetrating. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Knippel. He had 19 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And here is Curry. 6 points for him. No good with the layup.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hornets on top, delivering the blowout. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for Golden State.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Pass to Miller. To the middle. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Green, the screen, to the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. 6 to shoot, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Hornets #1.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Post. Golden State moving it around. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Knipple. Butler, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Green dishes to Curry. Green kicks to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Miller. In the corner, Knipple with it. Shot clock at 6. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Timeout called the Warriors. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Take a look at the Warriors. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And for the Warriors, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Three-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Bridges misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Butler against Miller. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Curry kicks to Butler. Trying to get something going, and the layup is up and in. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Ball against Curry. Ring shot on the way. Miller up on top. Deep 2 from Ball. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Bridges against Butler. It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Ball against Curry. Right side, Ball. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Butler against Bridges. Butler, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
Miller inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Miller outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Green finds Curry. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Curry's got 14.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Pass to Knipple. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
That's good from Knipple. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Sexton, he's checked in for Miller. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Back to Butler. Horford sets a screen for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. A three-pointer off the mark.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Outside Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Bridges kicks the ball. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Horford. Green against Ball. Shot's good by Green. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Now Knipple, defended by Butler. Here's Knipple. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Podziemski with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Outside, Ball. And here is Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte. Now Podziemski. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Here's Horford. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Sexton. They set the pick. Here's Knipple. Guarded by Kerr. Ball. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 20. It's Curry with the drive. And the shot is good. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Green, and it's Buddy Hield in for Butler. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate's checked in, and it's Green in for Knipple. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Hornets leading by 18. Pass to Diabate. Here's Bridges. Defended by Kuminga. Down low. Here's Diabate. Nails the baby hook. Diabate's got 8 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
It's Curry outside. Green with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Sexton finds Green. Bridges inside. Kuminga on him. Back to Green. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Kuminga against Bridges. Over Kuminga. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets lead by 21. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Sexton. Miller is out there with Green. Then it's Ball. And it's Diabate in at the center position. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside, Kuminga. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Butler, no good. Hornets leading by 23. Green kicks to Sexton. Pass the ball. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now Pajemski. Hield with a screen on Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ball from long range. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Hield. Back to Pajemski. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Hornets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Sexton on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski. Ball dishes to Green. Pass to Sexton. The three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Inside, here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Now Miller. Outside, Sexton. Ball against Hield. Ball no good. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Kuminga the pass to Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Ball. Miller outside to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
The first one falls. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Butler on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
Free throw, good Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Ball. And so Butler nails both of them. Hornets leading by 22. Sexton with the bounce pass. The tray. And again, the Hornets missing. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Butler passes to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Left side, Curry. Pulls up from the corner. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Miller. Now Knippel. Out to Bridges. Takes a three. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Green. At the top of the key, Curry. Hield outside. Lets it fly. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 11 rebounds in the game. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Hield kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here's Sexton. Pass to Miller. Puts up a deep three. The shot missing.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Here's Richard. Knippel with the rebound. Knippel's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield against Miller for 3. No good on that one. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher even when he gets hit.
Quentin Post is checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Hield. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Grant Williams comes in for Bridges. Green, he's checked in for Knippel. And James subbed in for Brandon Miller.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Charlotte leading by 22. Here's the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams dishes to Sexton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Back to Curry. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Outside Butler. Pass to post. From the arc, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Charlotte leading by 19 points. Here's Diabate. Now here's Williams. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. To the middle. Here's Pope. Rips it down with 2 hands.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Curry wide open, and they come back with a 3 of their own.
This is what separates Green from most bigs, a point forward who excels at passing.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 17-point game. Diabate's shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Pocket 6. Outside Butler. Diabate grabs the board. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, tonight, Collin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the biggest thing. Just continue to grow each and every day when I'm in practice. And my teammates, they've been helping out tremendously, and I appreciate them for that.
The sky's high for Collin Sexton.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks.